Hey guys, welcome to Trails at 40. I'm here with
Anthony?
Anthony. My name's Samar. Just to give you a quick brief about the channel and how we started this, Anthony and I met back in 2022 at work. And you know, you would think that you would find things in common at work, but we found things that were common outside of work, and which was camping and hiking,
Overlanding, off-roading,
off-roading,
anything
overlanding.
adventure, yeah?
Correct, yeah. So that's how we actually, clicked, and we said, I felt like this is a friend that I can have for many, many years. We started small. We did a few small camping trips. I think we did a few hikes here and there,
Overnight camping.
overnight camping. We have a list of hikes and trails we've done, I think, over the last few years. And I think over the journey of this channel, we'll cover some of those. I think some of our introduction videos on Instagram already covers those some of those snippets of those hikes. The agenda of the channel is simple. It's we want to explore Kenya as the two of us, with our friends and our family. And along exploring Kenya, we want to bring along our friends and our subscribers as we grow them. That's the plan.
Yeah, so we also have a number of stuff that we've been able to acquire over years. Again, we use most of them. Some are still in the box. We have a lot of bucket list things that we want to do. So we also want to guide people into how to get these things, what you need, where you can get them. Again, as Samar says, we want to just create a community where people can learn what they need to do, the hiking, know some of these places that you visited, some of the places that you're going in the future, and yeah, have fun.
Yeah, over the years we've collected a lot of things. We've realized some are useful, some are useless.
Yeah.
And we're continuing to do that. We're continuing to explore more equipment, more gear, whether it's hiking, whether it's camping, whether it's mountain climbing, whether it's overlanding. We've joined various other groups as well where we learn from them every day. And the idea behind this is just to share that experience, maybe to make your life a bit easier, to make it more meaningful for you guys, so that when you do your first hike, first, mountain hike, or a first camping trip, you have some sort of knowledge that we've probably shared with you that helps you with that experience. I think camping and hiking and mountain climbing and overlanding is all about the experience, about how well prepared you can be, and so that you have a meaningful experience and you can enjoy the outdoors more.
Yeah, I think having the right gear is very important when you're doing hiking, when you're going camping, when you're floating, when you're overlanding, all of that. If you don't have the right gear, you may have an experience that is not good. Yeah, so you need to have as much as possible, to make sure that you're protected weather-wise. You have your kits just in case something happen out there. You have your first aid kits. You have enough stuff just to make you comfortable, when you're out there. When you go out there, you cannot come back, so you just need to make sure that you have everything that is needed for the experience. So yeah, so we're gonna go through the stuff that we have.
Yeah, this is going to be a two-part. This is going to be in two parts. The first part is going to be about day hike and overnight hike, and then we're going to have a second part to this video, which will come out after a couple of weeks, which will be about the camping gear. And then there's also going to be a third part, which is going to be focused on the overlanding and the vehicle part of our journey. So I think this is a three-part series.
Yeah.
Hiking first, camping second, and overlanding as the third. Today we're focusing on the hiking gear.
The hiking part of it, yeah.
Right. So we're going to focus mainly on just the hiking gear. And again, we're going to break it down into two. There's the day hikes where you leave in the morning, you come back in the evening, and then there's the overnight hikes where you can do
one day. Yeah.
Maybe you get the one night, 2-night hiking trip that you can hike over and do that. And we'll along the way we'll not only talk about the equipment, we'll also talk about some of the experiences we've had with hikes and some of the things we've used and where we've used them and how we've used them.
Correct. So,
right. So I think, let's not waste more time.
So Sama,
yeah, let's go into
the gears. Yeah,
I think we'll follow a process.
Yeah,
let's start from bottom up.
Yeah, bottom up. Yeah. So we start with the hiking shoes.
Yeah, I think which is one of the most important things.
Very important.
People miss out on hiking completely.
Let's see your shoes.
These are mine.
Yeah. So these are the hiking shoes that we have right now. I think I have a number of them, but this is one of them.
Yeah, he has many of them. I only have one pair. I'm very loyal. I've had these for about 6 years now. They're decathlon shoes, but I think they're seeing end of life now. I'm also
Yeah, you need to.
yeah, I'm also looking at another set of
Yeah,
shoes now.
has done
It has
justice.
done
as well,
justice.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, the shoe or the boot is very important. Very, very important when you're doing the hiking. Yeah, the shoes have many functions that are very important. It's waterproof, has good grip, need to be high,
Ankle high.
ankle high. You know, to avoid you twisting your leg, your leg. So it really need a good shoe,
Very
a
good shoe.
good
Yeah.
boot. Yeah,
I
need
think
to
a lot
be
of people
light.
discount. Yeah, a lot of
Yeah,
people discount shoes, and I think that's
yeah,
one of the best investments you can make. They last forever. These are
yeah,
not. These are not your regular office shoes that will last you a year. You're not going to wear them every now and then.
yeah,
So you're wearing them while you're hiking, while you're tracking. One thing you have to keep in mind: your feet get tired or your feet get irritated, then you're gonna give up on your hiking trips.
yeah. True, true, true. So I think like my shoe, I like this shoe. It's very light. As much as it's high ankle cut, waterproof, and all that. It look bulky, but very light. You know, previously I think the first boot that I had was heavy. Yeah, you know, you're doing hiking all day. You know, more than one day, and you need a shoe that can fit you. You feel like you're not carrying a burden. Yeah, considering what you go through. So when I was buying this, and this is intentional. Every time that I'm getting a boot, I try to get light, as light as possible in terms of boot. But again, functionality is number one. You need to be waterproof. You need to have a good grip. You need to have high cut. To again make sure that the stones are not getting into your shoe. Making sure the waterproof. Even if you get yourself into a very wet situation, it protects that. So you see the tongue is closed all the way
All the way through. Yeah.
through. Yeah. So yeah. So your boot. Tell
Yeah.
us
Look,
about the
I've
story.
this is my first pair of real hiking boots that I bought. I got them from Decathlon like 6-7 years ago when I really started serious hiking.
Yeah.
Before that, it was the basic mistake that everybody makes with hiking is sneakers. Wearing your regular sneakers to hiking, and they work. It's not that they don't work, but they have their limitations at some point from a grip perspective and all of that. So you want to get a proper pair of shoes. I've done a lot with these shoes from the beginning. I've done your Longonut and I've done your Hell's Gate. I've done your Mount Kenya, Ololokwe, Gong Hills. I mean, every hike that I've done so far has been with this pair of shoes. One super tip that I have with the shoes that a lot of people miss out, I think a lot of the shops might tell you when you go to them, is you always buy a shoe one size larger than your
Very
actual
correct,
size.
sir. I think I can insist that if you're buying a shoe, go one size up. It need to be bigger than your normal shoe, a normal day shoe. Yeah. So, and this is very functional. If you have a fitting shoe,
Tight fitting shoe, you're going to get
when you're coming
uncomfortable.
down, you're gonna have blisters, and I've been there. When I was starting, I tried, and I bought one shoe that was too fitting. But if you're really coming down, the pain that you're gonna get, you'll
Especially on
end
your
up
toes.
having
Yeah.
blisters because of that. So yeah, I think that is very important to note.
And I think one of the top gears for hiking, I mean, out of everything, if I rank the thing that's the most important, I think shoes comes in the most important
Number
list.
one, yeah.
Number one.
I think I can go all the way,
Yeah.
to get a good shoe.
Moving on, I
Yeah.
think another reason why you want to get a size bigger for the shoes is then socks,
Socks, yeah.
right? So again, I think a fundamental mistake that people make with socks is regular socks.
Yep.
They are hiking socks that are very specific to hiking. Again, I'm using the Quechua brand, which is from Decathlon. I've been using these again for all of my hiking trips, and I've realized, you need thick socks. And the reason again for thick socks is the same thing that Anthony mentioned earlier. You avoid the blisters. Of course, it keeps you a little warm as well when it's cold. And then the thickness helps with the cushioning within the shoe as well.
True.
So again, very important part of I think the hiking boots is the socks that come
socks,
after that.
Yeah, getting the right socks. I think most of the hiking gear, they have less of cotton because they need one. I think let me talk about the socks. Socks, I think they are just like 20% cotton. The rest is polyester.
Yeah.
So wicking away when you wicking away the sweat, keeping you warm again if you're going to a cold place. Also, they the intermediary between your body or your leg and the
And the
shoe.
outside, yeah.
So they need to be comfortable. So you find them, they are cushioning. They also need to let go of the, the sweat as you walk. And again, the socks are thick. So again, as you said, the boot need to be a little bit bigger to accommodate the socks.
thicker
Again,
socks, yeah.
I think we've done Mount Kenya together, and sometimes you may need 2 socks.
Yeah, like Mount Kenya, I had 2 pairs on all the time. Yeah.
So many times the advice is to have one light
And
in
one
the
thick
inside
piece, yeah.
and another thicker on the outside. So just imagine that you're doing 2 pair of socks. You need a bigger boot, right?
All right, moving on. I think it's the pants and the shorts part.
Yeah. No, there's one thing. I think we can show.
Oh, we can show the Gaiters,
the
right?
Gaiters.
Yeah. So another important, I think, piece of gear is Gaiters.
I have the same. Yeah.
You have the same ones. Again, these ones. Look, I think it goes by the hike you do. Especially if you're going into a very wet, muddy, swampy hike, then I think Gaiters are very important to keep you dry, right? What it basically does is make sure that the water doesn't sip into the top of your boots and it goes in, doesn't wet your pants. So I think Gaiters come handy there. I've only used this once in the entire time. I used it during the Mount Kenya hike, which was also not really needed. It was not very wet, so but I think they come handy there. I've seen a lot of people using them.
Yeah. Actually, Gaiters can do more. Gaiters, if you're going to a very loose stones, loose whatever gravels, it can help you. Just imagine you're tired. You don't want to get some gravels or stones into your boot. You don't have that time, energy to start, loosening your shoe to get stone out. So kind of help.
Also helps with brushes and thorns and stuff as well.
Yeah. I've seen people who go to places with the insects, snakes, buying this. It kind of help. If you're doing a short, just imagine you're going to a very hot place, so you're in a short, but you're also trying to protect yourself from
feet,
insects, from stones,
your legs,
snakes. So you can wear this.
So yeah, Gaiters important. I think it goes by preference, but it's always good to have a set of Gaiters with you all the time. It doesn't hurt.
Again, as we say, you try to equip yourself as much
as you can.
Because there are some places that you go, they are new to us. You don't know what you're getting.
What you're going to get into,
So you try to to get enough.
All right, let's talk about
pants,
bottom wear, pants and shorts. My go-to are usually these. These are cargo pants that can unzip and become shorts. I like those because I'm a shorts person. I think I wear shorts everywhere I can. So, but Anthony has a good set of gear when it comes to pants and shorts and stuff. He's going to run you through.
So I have a number of these. I call them hiking pants. They are light. They kind of dry very fast. So if you find yourself in a situation where
you get wet,
you're getting wet either by rain or you get to a situation bush that is wet, these will dry very fast. If they get muddy, the next minute they are dry. So they are more synthetic. They are polyester. So they wick away the sweat again. So you need stuff that the problem with cotton is when you get wet, keeps that
moist.
So it becomes wet. Just imagine now you have a wet t-shirt and in a very windy situation. So it kind of makes you cold. So most of the stuff that we have the hiking, they are polyester. They are synthetic. So I have these pants. They are hiking pants. I've used them in most of the hiking situation that I've been, or camping. I find them even if when you're traveling, they are easy.
They're light.
You can wash them. By the end of the day, they're
dry in the morning.
So they dry very fast. They are light. They have pockets. Multiple pockets. Some you can zip. You can make it a short. Like this one. This
you can zip.
You can convert it to shorts if you want to. So these are my hiking. But I also do shorts. Sometimes I have something like this. Again, if you're going hiking, you may need to drive. For some time. So I usually have some t-shirts with me.
So let's talk about t-shirts, right?
So
anything more on the pants? So you have the waterproof. Do you have the other?
So if you get rainy or wet, have the pants, light ones. These are the waterproof pants. Light one you can wear on top, so they are overpants that you can wear on top
of these pants
the shorts or the pants. Yeah. So this kind of help if you
to keep you dry.
Keep you dry.
Keep you dry. Yeah.
I have one pant that I've never worn. I think when I was going to Mount Kenya, I had not bought this. So, but these summit pants.
Summit pants. Yeah.
So these you can only wear when you're going to Mount Kenya. Next time that you're doing
Kilimanjaro.
Kili. Yeah, they are warm.
They have the fleece inside.
They have the fleece lining on the inside, and they also kind of waterproof. They don't get wet. Yeah, so they're waterproof on the outside. Yeah, so you keep your body heat, and then you keep away. They're also windproof. Wind is very important. I think we need to mention that. Where you get cold because of the wind. You know, the wind when you go to like places like Mount Kenya, the wind kind of drains your body heat.
Yeah.
So you need
because there's a constant wind that's coming in all the time.
Yeah. The layer on top need to be windproof as well. So this is a waterproof, warm, and windbreaker sort of. Yeah.
Again, all of this gear, I think most of it we've purchased locally. You know, there are lots of options. I think if 5 years ago, if you asked me the same question, I would probably say that there's not a lot of options. But Decathlon being one of the biggest ones, and after that, there's another guy called Outdoor Kenya, which is also a great shop as well.
Shops are coming up.
So many shops coming up. Yeah.
Actually, when I started, I was getting most of my stuff from outside.
From outside, yeah.
Gotten stuff from US, gotten stuff from UK. But right now, you don't need to buy anything from the outside.
You get everything locally.
Unless you're trying to get particular brand, you know, that is not here. But we have shops that are very functional gear right now. And it's not hard to get. Again, we have thrift. You can do thrift as well.
There's a lot of thrift shops also available.
There's a lot of what we call mutumba here. You can get good gear. You just want to make sure that you test them when you're buying them. But they are available again.
Going up from pants, let's go to t-shirts. Again, t-shirts. I think Anthony already touched on it. It's a lot of the breathable stuff, a lot of the polyester stuff. A lot of the dry fit stuff. The more dry fit you get, the better it is. Again, dry fit is what they use for sports and stuff as well. And same purpose, it's to keep to keep you warm, because if you build up sweat, you don't want the cold wind hitting it and then making you cold as well, right? So you want it to dry as quickly as possible. So a lot of the t-shirts have a lot of that purpose. Again, t-shirts have a purpose for day and night, where during the day you want to wear wear lighter stuff when it's hot, but then during the evenings you want to get warmer stuff that keeps you warm, especially during the evening.
For me, I have light ones. T-shirts, if you're a sport person, you go to the gym, if you run, those kind of t-shirts are more or less the same, light. If you're going to a hot or warm place, you can also have t-shirts. I have like this one. It works as a t-shirt or a thermal. It has a lining on the inside, so keeps you warm. And still a t-shirt,
Still a t-shirt,
So it's not complicated. So depending, on the weather, I usually, mix in between.
Always good to carry extra set of t-shirts with you. You don't know what happens, so
actually those warm places at night they are cold.
They're cold,
So
that's the thing. You'll think that you're going to a hot place, but at night they get cold and they get chilly. It's the opposite. Like the desert gets really cold in the evening, right? So always good to keep a few pairs of extra t-shirts, another set of pants always in the bag. I think always, even if you're going for a day hike, I think it's always important to carry an extra set. You can get wet, it can get dirty, so always good to carry another set of.
True. Well. So from t-shirts we can do jackets.
We can we can go up higher. So let's talk about eyewear. I think that's something that a lot of people don't think about. I think a good set of sunglasses is very, very important.
Very important,
it gets sunny. Last thing you want is your eyes to get red and get burny. You want to keep your eyes safe again from the light. If you're doing mountain hikes, the higher you get, the UV rays get stronger.
True.
So you want to get a good set of UV protected sunglasses. Nowadays, again, it's the availability is there. I mean, if you walk into an Optica, you get some good sets of Tony Valencias that are not expensive, and they're really good glasses, and they last for a long time. So eyewear, I think, is also very important. Also helps you keep dust away from the eyes, when it gets windy. So eyewear is very important.
Until you stay out for a day or two
is when you
realize how important they are. So I think it's good to invest in good sunglasses. Head. So head, we can do caps.
So I have these that I've been using for a very long time. This is not the only pair of caps that I have, but this is my go-to hiking and Mountain climbing. I don't use this for camping usually. I use another set of cap for climbing. But the reason I use these is it's a light cap. Again, polyester material, like Anthony mentioned, dries up really quickly, keeps the sweat off the body.
Yeah.
It has a neck protector at the back, so it keeps the sun off the back and the neck, because that's the part that gets hit the most by the sun, especially when you're hiking. It also has a front protector that helps you cover your face, your nose and your mouth.
Yeah.
Just keeps the eyes open. Again, very helpful. Again, dusty situation, hot situation, helps keep breathing, makes breathing easy.
True,
breathing in hot air. So I've been using this for a long time. It has a neck protector, so it doesn't fly away. These one I got from outside. I think I bought from Amazon from the UK, and I got it delivered here. But you get these available here as well. Very light, so it actually folds up really nicely, so it becomes very tiny. Again, this is, I think, an important point when it comes to hiking, that you want to try and keep things as compact as possible as well, so you save on space as well.
Yeah, true. So I equally have the same. I have one of those. I use it when you're doing hiking. Again, if you stay long, then you realize the band, the band that you're gonna have. So many times I've been victim of the band. Until I realized how important. I thought, man, the sun has nothing on me. But I do 1, 2, 3 days, and then you realize you need the cap. So I also have base cap, the usual cap. I have Marvin. You have some beanie, so we can do mix.
Anthony has a real need for beanies, so for
reasons
not to be mentioned on the video. But Anthony has a few pairs of beanies. He has all different colors that match his t-shirts. And there's a real purpose for it. Some of us are a bit lucky for now.
No, it's fashion, man. It's nothing.
But he needs to keep his head. He needs to keep his head warm for obvious reasons. But
I need my brains.
So Anthony has beanies. I think beanies are also very important, especially when you're doing the cold hikes, especially the mountain climbings and all of
this
those.
This is very warm, very very warm. I use it even for. I think I did use this for Mount Kenya, or if you're going to Abadea's warm, you need some warm. This is very warm material. So you can mix warm, light ones. You're protecting yourself from the weather.
The cold,
the cold, the sunburn. So it can either be the sunburn, can be the wind, or I don't know,
can be the
cold burn.
Yeah.
So you need to cover yourself for different weathers. Right. So I think I have beanies. I have a lot of them, as someone says.
I mean, we are in 32 degrees right now, and he's still wearing his beanie, so we can, explain.
Again, I need my brains. I don't want them to boil. So I can talk about this. Very important for the cold. Balaclava. I think I used this for Mount Kenya again. Warm, can cover you.
You used it for summit, didn't you?
Yeah,
you used it for summit.
For the summit. So this one is a multi-purpose, more than one. Covers your head, covers your neck, from the wind, and very warm. So it's good for the summit. Balaclava is a good one if you're doing Mount Kenya, Kili, and such.
Really cold ones.
Yeah.
Cool.
Gloves.
I think another area that I think is very very important. I keep telling everybody this story about Mount Kenya, and I've told this story to everyone, that when we were summiting, I never felt like giving up all the way, but the only thing that made me that I really suffered cause of was my fingers being really cold because of the cold, right? And at some point I was telling, and I told Anthony, the story was that I had my fleece gloves in, I had these on, and I couldn't feel my fingers, and it was painful, right?
It's very painful. Me, I did the wrong move. I decided when we were summiting, I was helping a friend to get something from there. From the day bag. I removed my gloves. Wow. What I felt, I never felt like that. The pain. The bite, the frostbite. It was painful. So gloves are very important. I think
these are the inner fleece ones.
We have the mittens. The fleece ones. This you wear if you're in a place just the cold. You just need warmth. It's not wet. You can wear this.
Ideally, I think you'd want to wear these and want to wear a set of gloves like these. Together. I think that should keep you warm enough.
So again, you layer. Sometimes you do the mittens, then you can add those gloves, which are waterproof as well.
These are waterproof as well.
So I think gloves are very important when you need to keep yourself warm. And they are functional. Most of the gloves you can be able to operate
your phone and stuff.
When you have the gloves.
This one has this finger thing with the touch on it, so you can actually play
So
with
you can
them.
still do your phone, work with your phone when you have the gloves on. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. So I think
Gloves is a very important part,
very
especially if you're going
important.
to a very, very cold place.
Yeah, true. So, Samar, I think there's something very important that we need to emphasize. Layering.
Layering.
Layering. So when you're doing a lot of hiking, you want to do layers. Yeah. Yeah. If you find yourself during the day, it's hot. In the evening it's cold, so you put on layers, or the weather change, from the sun to the rain.
To the rain, yeah.
So you need the number of layers. I think we've gone through number of layers, but I think there's something that we've not covered, that is jackets.
Jackets, yeah.
Yeah. So I think I'll start with my jackets. I have number of jackets, a very important jacket. So I have something like this. This is a jacket that we
I have the same one, so we don't need to repeat. This is the same one we have.
the same jacket.
Same jacket from the same brand.
Very functional jacket. This jacket has a lining on the inside.
Yeah, it has a fleece lining inside.
Yeah. On the outside is water resistance, not proof, but
yeah.
water resistance. Has a hoodie. Has breathable. Is breathable. Have under the armpit. You can see. You can open up if you feel like it's too hot for breathability. So this is a very important jacket. So I either do, and it's a windproof again, as we said.
Yeah, it's a windbreaker.
Yeah, windbreaker. This is a windbreaker. So warm, windbreaker, and waterproof or water resistant.
Also has multiple pockets, which is a good thing. You want pockets, so it has a lot of pockets. So this is my go-to jacket for a lot of the hikes, especially the ones that you're starting early in the morning. I think this is a good one to start with because it's still cold, but it's not very cold yet.
Yeah.
When it gets extremely, you want to continue with the next one?
Yeah. So if now it becomes wet, a jacket that I add on. This is another jacket that you do. Again, it's warm on the inside, but waterproof. Now this is a waterproof jacket that I have. This, if it become the rain comes in, this is the jacket that I use for that purpose. It's still warm. I can again do without this because it's warm in the inside.
It's got a fleece inside.
T-shirt. Then I do again very breathable T-shirt. Then plus this works well when it's wet situation. Yeah. So yeah. I don't know if we do poncho right now or
the other thing I wanted to show was this. So I have from the same guys. It's Decathlon brand. I have a fleece jacket as well. I use this inside this when it gets really cold.
Yeah.
Right. So I wear both of them. Again, this is what and then he talked about earlier. It's about the layering concept, right? You keep layering yourself as you get cold. You unlayer yourself as you get warm, and I think that's very important.
Yeah.
We can talk about poncho. I think that's important.
Yeah. Yeah. So can get a poncho. This is a poncho that I have. I've not used a lot, actually. I think I bought this when we were doing Mount Kenya.
But we never used it. Even I bought one.
Yeah,
we never
but
used
this is very important. I usually, when I'm traveling, I keep it in the car.
Yeah.
Just in case you may find yourself
in a rainy situation.
Just overall, you wear on top of everything. Actually, even when you're doing a day hike, you have a small bag. It can cover you plus the bag. Yeah. I think when you go to the bags, we show the rain cover, but this one comes in handy.
Yep.
If you don't have that rain cover for your bag, you can do this. So you wear on top of everything, including a day bag.
4-class brand. This is again Decathlon, so you get stuff here locally.
Those guys have good stuff, functional stuff. Yeah, at a good price.
Yeah, decent pricing.
A decent price. But functional. I think number one is to make sure that you're getting something that can serve you. So if I've seen people buying poncho, which are not very nice.
The plastic ones, right? The very cheap plastic ones.
You sweat into them.
That's basically just nylon that you wrap yourself in.
Totally, you wrap yourself. Even if it's raining, you're sweating because you're walking. Then you're wet. Yeah.
It's actually just those bin bags that have been converted into ponchos. Yeah.
So this is good, breathable somehow. These guys do a lot of research. I think most of the company again. Hiking stuff, the companies that do professional outdoor gear, they do a lot of research. I've seen videos from these guys, testing these things. So they make sure that the gear are functional. So 100%. This one is breathable and waterproof. Yeah.
We move to bags.
Yeah, we go to bags.
I think another aspect that a lot of people mess up when they do hiking is getting the right bag. Again, there's no right and wrong for this. I think when you're starting as a hiker, you don't want to invest in a bag because you don't know if you want to really hike or not hike. But if you get into the hiking spirit and you want to continue doing hikes, I think it is very, very important to invest in a good bag. And I'll tell you why. for two reasons. One, you want a bag that's functional, you want a bag that's good for your back, and you want a bag that's also very comfortable, right? Those three things are very, very important.
And the right capacity to carry what you need.
What you need to carry at that particular time.
So I think we show you different bags.
We have different sets of bags. I have a couple of day bags, and I have overnight bags as well, and we can use them in a mix depending on where you're camping or you're hiking.
Sure.
So let's start.
So again, it's about functionality. I think we can start with you.
This is my really short day bag. This would be ideally my Mount Longonot hike bag or a Gong Hills hike bag, and I'll tell you why. It's just right size. I can put in my food and my snacks. I can put in my water bladder. I can put in my essentials like my sunscreen. I can put an extra set of bottles. The only reason I really like this one is it actually comes with a waterproof cover built into it. So if you open this, you get a waterproof bag that actually covers over the entire bag, so you don't have to worry about carrying another waterproof bag cover for this.
Correct. Yeah. So
this is my day bag.
Yeah, I think I have my day bag here. I actually need to replace this. These are 20 liter.
This is a 20 liter.
20 liter day bag.
Yeah, this is a 15 liter.
Yeah, it's sufficient. I think between 15 to 25. You don't want to go above.
Yeah, for a day, especially for a day, simple day hike.
Unless you have gears like cameras and all that. But I think
even this camera can fit in as well, right? I think so.
Yeah. I think something between 15 to 25 liters actually is enough. Yeah, these have served me most of my day hikes. I've used it. Actually, I think I need to replace it.
So you can see it's aged now.
Yeah, it's aged.
So as old as you are now.
Yeah. Again, for the gears functionality,
this is the important
matters,
part.
So this is very important. Yeah. When you're carrying it for an entire day, you're gonna sweat. They create some
breathable mesh. Yeah.
A breathable mesh. Behind it, you can see is
ventilated
grooves. Yeah, to make sure that as much as you wet, because of carrying it, you're able now to wick away, again the sweat from your body, so you don't become soggy on the back when you're carrying it. Again, the padding help,
with the cushioning.
The cushioning, you're not getting that too much of feeling the weight of whatever you're carrying.
The other thing very important that people miss out on is the straps for locking in the front. That helps you secure your bag tightly to you. And then the other thing that a lot of people ask and you miss in hiking bags versus other bags is these straps. And a lot of people ask about these straps, right?
Yeah, there's a time you just need to
lean on yourself. You just don't have enough energy to lean on yourself, and you want to use these straps to put your thumb in and lean on yourself in the back, and takes the weight off the back and helps you walk a bit longer.
Yeah, has a lot of straps. You can be able to strap yourself here. You're trying to distribute. I think the purpose is trying to distribute the weight. Whatever you carry, distribute the weight onto your body, so you don't feel it on your shoulders. It just the entire body help to carry the weight. So yeah, most of them comes with the cover, the rain cover. Mine doesn't have, but at least I usually have poncho with it. I also have. You can be able to buy a rain
cover separately. I'll show you that as well just now.
So it has more. I don't know. We talk about the functionality. This hold the walking poles.
Yeah,
I'm gonna show you the walking poles.
In fact, we can show them now. So I think the other important part for a hike is always the walking poles. Good quality walking pole always matters. They can get very confusing at times, but I think they usually go by the level of the advancement of the level you are with hiking. Like for example, this is also a Decathlon product. This is a 200. You get a 300. You get 400. You get 600. They go up as you progress. But it's worked. I've used this again. I bought this 5 or 6 years ago. It's worked for me all this time. I've never had to replace it, and it's functional. It works for me.
Yeah, walking pole comes in handy. Yeah, it really comes in handy. When you're going loose gravel, when you're coming down
especially,
it's painful sometimes. So walking poles help you or just release off some weight,
some of the pressure,
pressure from your.
So these straps help with the walking poles. So you've got extra functionality with these straps. I think those are small things that matter.
Yeah,
they're important, and they matter a lot. So you should keep track of those.
Yeah, it has multiple pockets. You can put on the water bottle here. Yeah.
So let's talk about that, right? So we're talking about the bladder.
The bladder.
So what we use for hydration is I use again it's a Decathlon product. It's a water bladder that I use.
Yeah, dehydration is a must.
Hydration, yeah.
Yeah, you need to have enough. So when I know I'm going to a hiking, I usually have a water bottle and this.
And this, both,
Yeah.
yeah.
So these are 2 liter. Mine
Oh.
is 2 liter.
Yeah, these are 2 liter,
water
correct,
bag.
yeah. These are 2 liter water bag
Yeah.
as well.
You can be able to sleep in inside the day bag. And usually on the side they usually have a slot.
There's a slot
Yeah.
for the
For the pipe to come out.
here. There's a slot
Yeah.
here, so the pipe comes out. So it goes
Pipe
into the
comes
bag,
out.
and the reason it goes into the bag is to keep the water cool.
Yep.
Right, and they all fit in, right? So they're just clips in your bag that clip onto the top here.
Yep.
And your hydration bag goes in. The pipe's very important. There's two things about water bladders I think that's important. You get them in 2 liters, you get them in 3 liters,
Yeah,
you get
3
them in
liters,
4, depending on the size, how much you're carrying and what you're carrying. It's very important to have them. The pipe is also very important. You can be replacing this, but I think what is very important with bladders that a lot of people get wrong is keeping them clean. I think that's also a very important part, right? So
Yep.
they get really dirty. You can get fungus build up really quickly. So once
Yep.
you use them, come home,
Yeah.
clean them, wash them, and then put them, in a airtight
Yep.
Ziploc bag or something, so they keep safe. But I
Yeah.
think also very important water bladder function.
I think I've tried a 3 liter. Right now, I usually do 2. You know, when you're doing a long hike, 3 liter is weight, still a
Extra weight,
weight.
yeah, it's extra weight.
So sometimes you can do in between. Sometimes I usually do 2 liters plus water bottle, or you can do a refill.
And then depending where you're, depending
yeah.
on where you're camping, you can
Yeah.
always.
If you can be able to refill, you can
refill
have
on
that
streams.
2 liters. But again, if you don't have a refill,
I remember
bigger
when
the
we hiked.
better.
Yeah, I remember when we hiked Mount Kenya. There was so many nice freshwater
Fresh
streams,
water, yeah.
and you could take drink water off the
Yeah,
streams
yeah.
out of it, and that
That's
helped.
true.
It was just great. It was.
But so
amazing.
many other places you don't get that.
You don't get that, yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, sure.
My
So I
next
think-
bag,
Yep.
I have a 30 liter. Again, this is a semi-day hike or a short midnight hike as well. It's 30 liters. Again, same functionality as the other one. Just has the extra cushioning on the top here. Again, has the breathable back at the back. Takes the water bladder. Has more pockets. Has more space. Has the functionality of opening the bag from the bottom, so you can remove stuff at the bottom if you don't want to remove from the back. It has this one, as opposed to the other one, has support straps at the bands at the bottom, so it actually keeps the bag straight. So you see, it doesn't fold in, right?
Yeah.
So this helps with carrying extra weight on the back as well.
Yeah, most of the bags, hiking bags, they usually farm them not to fold. You know, they usually have like a system that make sure that they're breathable but very firm standing up.
Yeah. It has another extra pocket on the strap at the back, so you can put extra stuff in there. You know, your snacks and just essentials, sunscreen and stuff like that. And we'll talk about all that later.
Yeah, true.
Next bag.
I don't know. I have a big bag. I have multiple of accessory bags, but
Let's talk about the accessory bags.
Yeah, so there are bags that are very important. I think they come in handy, especially when you're traveling. Yeah? For me, when I'm doing some 1, 2, 3 day hikes, I usually use compartment
bags.
Yeah, compartment bags. So I know I'm putting stuff like socks and beanies and those boxes and all that in one of the compartment bag. Have a big one like this one that I usually put warm and light stuff. So I know the clothes that I need when I only open that one compartment bag to get
your stuff,
killer stuff.
In fact, I remember when we did Mount Kenya, one of the things that we were told to do was to pack your clothes by day. So you pick day 1, day 2, day 3 bags, and I'd done that. I'd used compartment bags to pack day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4 bags. So that way, what happens is, when your bag's vertically standing like that, it becomes difficult to remove your clothes, and you don't want to start packing and repacking. The best thing is just to pull out one compartment, remove your clothes, and put the clothes that you've used in that. Anthony has a bag that he used for his dirty clothes or used clothes, or what we call laundry clothes. I think also that's a very important thing.
Comes in handy. Sometimes they are wet. If you're doing like a very wet place, they will be muddy as
well. Yeah.
So you need just to separate them. So this is a waterproof one on the inside. So this is I keep those dirty used
clothes in there.
Yeah. So it's part of the bag, very important. I have another bag here. It's a waterproof bag. Yeah. If you have cameras and you get yourself into very bad situation, you need this, to keep them
dry.
So yeah, this is another bag, very important bag that I usually carry. Yeah. I don't know.
Moving on from bags, or
we can do the big bag.
We can do the big one,
The rucksack.
Yeah.
So
this, usually if you're doing a 2-3 day, I have this. This is my 70 liter bag. Again, it's a Decathlon product. Yours is a Decathlon product?
It is for sure. So this is a 70 liter as well. Yeah. Like Mount Kenya, we did.
We did this. I
4
used
days.
this one. Yeah, 4 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 4 days, it can carry everything.
Yep.
So you only offload or get stuff that you need for your day. Because when you're doing like Mount Kenya, you have porters
Who carry your big
who
bag,
carry
yeah.
your bag. Yeah. But sometimes you don't walk together. Sometimes they are fast. They're
ahead of you.
slower. You know, if you need bigger group, you know, they can be anyone. So you need to keep your few stuff that you need: the water,
In your day bag.
rain jacket, into your day bag.
Yeah. And when I use Mount Kenya, I use this as my day bag.
Yeah.
I don't know, what did you use for your day bag?
No, this one, the 20 liter.
20 liter. I use this one as my day bag.
Yeah.
And I use this one as my overnight bag.
So this carry everything when you doing the travel. You can.
Have you ever used one of
Pretty
these with yourself? Like you've carried one yourself? Have you ever had the chance to carry it?
Not really.
Not really.
I think I've never
had that
not
opportunity.
yet. Not yet. Yeah, for sure.
We used this when we went to Ololokwe as well. So I used this in Ololokwe. Yeah. So I've used that for both.
Again, I used this the same day bag.
The 20 liter one.
But I think then we had the duffel bag.
With a big duffel bag. Yeah.
Yeah, we had some assistance.
We had porters there as well. Yeah.
The porters did the duffel bag. Yeah. So, but this is very important if you're doing a lot of more than one day long, hikes and camping as well.
Yeah.
You can do everything in this bag. So you just get few stuff. Again, when we do a lot of campings, we look for a place where you can do camping and do some
hike as well.
Some hike as well.
Hike as well.
Yeah, so you do this and then you have a small bag, to do that day hikes.
Yep.
So yeah, the 70 liters, more or less the same thing that we explained: padding, frame, very, very, very firm.
Water hook for the pouch to go in.
Then you can see the zip. This is made in a way that you can open all the way down. Sometimes when you plan, you can open. So that's why I usually need the compartment. I can just put them
and arrange them.
I can open and put. Has a lot of pockets. Like a million of them. Has here, another one here.
Yeah, which I think sometimes is a disadvantage. You get lost trying to look for your stuff.
So it has a lot of pockets. It has the cover, the rain cover here, down here.
Bottom here. Yeah, no, it's
here. Yeah. So this one you can actually have. This is like separate compartment. You can keep
shoes and stuff
that you want there, like the shoes. Has the rain cover, here, so you can be able to cover it. So I think
while we're talking about the rain cover, this is the additional rain cover that I have for my 20 liter bag that doesn't have a rain cover built into it. So I use this. It's again it's a 20 to 35 liter rain cover. You can just slap it onto your bag and tie it at the bottom. So that works for the bags as well.
Good. Yeah. So we've done the day bag, we've done the dirty cloth bag, we've done the compartment bags, we have the water bag. We have duffel bag, especially when we are doing overland. To
duffel bags,
So you may need a duffel bag to carry everything else.
Yeah, and that we'll do in the next. We'll show you in the next video when we do the camping one or the overland one. We'll show you the duffel bag as well.
Yep,
it's an expandable duffel bag. So I think this covers our hiking segment. I think we've tried to cover as much as we can. We've brought everything that we have with us out here.
Yeah. I think we've tried our best to cover. But if we left something, if you need. More of our gears, we can go through any of the gear that we've really gone into detail.
Yeah, give us if you need put comments down there. We will reply to them. We will tell you where we got the stuff from.
True. Yeah, if you need source, if you need to understand more about it, we
comment on the video. Yeah, will help us grow our channel. So like, subscribe, and share as much as you can. As we explore Kenya and we take you guys to explore Kenya with us.